Good morning, everyone. This is Financial Literacy 101, and today we'll be discussing, or better yet, we'll be reviewing Tesla, Nio, and Solo. And just for a public service announcement, the reason why I really haven't done any stimulus updates because really, ladies and gentlemen, there has been no stimulus updates. And some people, as I on YouTube, I see a lot of people doing stimulus, and it's more information. But I know what the people really want. You want to know if they're going to do one, if so, when they're going to do one, and when are you going to get paid. So I try not to update and flood the channel with so much stimulus updates where it's really not an update. Okay, so let's get back to it. Let's talk about Buenos días, Jorge Soto. Yeah, poquito español, ¿sí? Comprende? But anyway, let's get into Tesla, Nio, and Solo, also known as Electra Meccanica. So today, what I want to do is I want to first start off talking about Tesla very quickly. We know that Tesla is absolutely doing phenomenal, but I think there's a lot about Tesla that people don't really understand why they're doing so well. Because when people think of Tesla, they think about just the electric car, which is a beautiful car. They may also think about the new Cybertruck. Okay, so Tesla is doing a lot of innovative things in the electrical vehicle space, but under the Tesla brand, there's also two other industries that they're actually involved in. So when you invest in Tesla, if you do, because here's another thing, you can still invest in Tesla with $100. You can go over to Stash, or you can do it on Robinhood, or you can do it on WeBull, where you buy those fractions. So you can essentially invest in Tesla and still make great money. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Tesla's not done. Okay, Tesla's not done. Don't remember a couple of years back, Tesla was on $1. Okay, and within 5 years, Tesla, we went to the percentages. Okay, very exciting stock, but I want you guys to understand the spaces that you are absolutely investing in. You're not just investing into a electrical vehicle car company. No, you're not. So let's go over and let's look at a little bit more about Tesla and see what we're actually investing in. Okay, so right here we have Tesla is an American electrical vehicle and clean energy company based in Palo Alto, California. The company specializes in electrical vehicle manufacturing, battery energy storage from home to grid scale, and through its acquisition of solar panel and solar roof tile manufacturing. Now, if you go on YouTube or any social media space and you look up Tesla solar panels, you will see that they make solar panels that look like a regular roof, not like the big panels that everybody puts on their roof. Their panels are almost indestructible. You live in an area with hail and all sorts of other things that's falling off the sky, okay? Not only are they indestructible to a certain degree, but they also look beautiful. They actually make them look like regular roofs in different areas of the U.S. and around the world. So again, you're not just investing in Tesla, the electric vehicles. No, you're also investing in clean energy. Okay, and under the Tesla brand, other than the solar panels, you also, I call them the battery ticks, but they're like the battery packs for your home, where you the sun, gives all the radiation, gives the energy, and the solar panels that looks like a roof soaks into it, and then it stores into the battery tick or the Tesla tick or the Tesla battery, whatever you want to call it. I just call it a tick because it's essentially sucking up the energy from the solar panel so you can still run your house efficiently at night. So I really want you to think about when you invest in Tesla, you're not just investing in an electrical vehicle or electrical car or Cybertruck or Model 3 or Model S, so on and so forth. You are investing in a company and a brand that is in two large sectors. Essentially, they're in a clean energy sector, and if you really want to play your hand here, a subsidiary of housing. Okay, of housing, because they do tactile roofing. Okay, so that's almost three industries that they're in. So again, that's another reason why they're doing. Believe it or not, a lot of people are buying the Tesla tactile roofs and getting the battery packs in their homes. Okay, and also little apparatuses that you plug in and power up your Tesla at home as well. Okay, let's move right along. Now we're going to go over to what I call the Chinese Tesla, Nio. Okay, Nio. And essentially you already know what you're getting yourself into. Now, as you can tell, if you look to your right, okay, this headquarters back in 2014 in Shanghai, China. And the people that's in this sector, what they're saying is Amazon, because I believe that Amazon is going to get into electric vehicles too. Just look out for that as well. So again, these stocks that are like 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, you can actually invest in fractional shares through Stash, through Robinhood, and as well through WeBull. Okay, WeBull. Now, again, I like using Robinhood as a teaching tool because it has a clean interface. But when it comes to real investing, I like to go over to WeBull. And again, don't forget about M1 Finance. M1 Finance is also another platform that some people like to use. So I do not want to neglect them on that one. Okay, so anyway, we understand that Ford is getting to electrical vehicles. I forgot the name of the company, but Amazon and Ford gave some company $500 million. I talked about it before. They gave some company $500 million, and they have beautiful cars. Another sector of electrical vehicles, and that's why you see Amazon and Ford up there. I'm going to find that name out for you guys. But if you will look it up, Amazon electric car or Ford electric car company, they gave somebody some money. Put that in the chat for me, please. But again, that is why their name is up there. Okay, as Nio is doing extremely well. Okay, we're gonna do a deep dive into my portfolio. I'm solely focused on Nio because Nio, again, I said this a month ago, and I'm gonna keep saying it. Nio is going crazy. Nio is going crazy. Okay, because I'm making good money. I can't lie to you. I'm making darn good money, and I want you guys to make money with me. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at my portfolio, and we're gonna look at this right here. So instead of going down here to the market value, you see today I'm up essentially 3.5%, teetering between $140 and $170. That's good money if you're just sitting at home. So, but again, I don't really make any of the money unless I cash out, which I'm not. But anyway, unless they try to put me in my house, but hopefully I have other money coming in time soon. But anyway, let's look at the returns in a year. Let's look at my returns in a year. So as you can tell, in the past year, Nio has been up 280%. I want you guys to think about that really quickly. If you would invest in Nio in July 10th, 2019, let me go back just a little bit. There we go. Nio was worth $3.68 then. And they have some little plateaus, little rocky mountains here going up, another set, and then boom, what happened? What happened? Wait a minute, where's COVID at? I think COVID was around March 19th for them, right? You see that dip where it went down to 238 at a negative 40%. Then I was like, okay, yeah, COVID. They're talking about Wuhan, China, guys. We're in Shanghai, so we'll be okay. And so people continue to invest in Nio because here's the thing. Again, I don't want to beat a dead horse, but I'm gonna kill it. That Nio model themselves after Tesla. They look at real defined lines, real great ingenuity, and things of that matter. And quite frankly, I got some money in my buying power because some of my, I told them go ahead and inspire those things earlier. I wasn't making any money. But since Nio is still blowing up, why not? I'm not going to lie to you guys. If you look at my portfolio diversity right here, 82% is Nio. Because if you would have sold my previous portfolio, I actually I transferred my entire portfolio over to WeBull, right? Let's say, you know what, I still had some money on here. So I was like, well, let me go ahead and invest. So made some good money since then, just investing in a couple of stocks. But I'm not gonna let this good money go to waste. It's still going up. Hold up, guys. I gotta go ahead and invest. You go and take a sip of your coffee real quick. I'm gonna try to get in on this money. I can't even invest. Let me see 5. Let me see 6. I think I can do 6 before it goes totally up. Let's see here. Nope. They want me to do a limit order. Convert to limit. Let's see here. All right, I did it. So I just bought me 6 shares of Nio. Oh, and they're already up $15.04. It's still going up, ladies and gentlemen, as we speak here. This is absolutely, you know what? When you're making money, you feel good, right? So go ahead and buy you some before it stops, okay? But anyway, let's go to 3 months. 3 months and you're 161. 1 month, 152% in the past week. They've been up 37%, and today they're up 3.5%. I'm gonna read some of your notes, and then I'm gonna go to Solo, also known as Electra Meccanica. All right, Charles Green says, good morning. Good morning, Charles. Rivian, thank you, Soto. Thank you, it's Rivian. Rivian has been taking large sums of money from Amazon and also Ford. I believe they have received $500 million from each one of them. Now, granted, Rivian is not going to be selling Ford vehicles. Rather, Ford is investing in Rivian for the technology. They're still going to use the stock of Ford on there, but they're still going to be getting the technology from Rivian. On the other hand, what I'm going to tell you, what Amazon loves to do, Amazon does things in 2 major ways. They either buy you and slap Amazon on it, right? Or, no, I'm sorry. Let me take that back. 3 ways. They either buy you, slap Amazon. They either buy you, let you keep your name, but they own the company. And then lastly, they let you keep your name, let you get all that, but they're funding you and they want a return on their investment. Okay, take for instance Rivian. I'm pretty sure if Rivian, they have beautiful cars, beautiful trucks. If Rivian allows Amazon to keep investing in them, they may keep their name, but it may say at the end, powered by Amazon. Everybody see that? Remember the commercial about the pill packs? I'm like, oh, that's a pretty good idea. You just get your pill packs in the mail, then it's like Amazon. You see what I'm saying? So they slightly take over things because a lot of small mom and pop shops worried about Walmart. And, they're like, Walmart is here in my city. And listen, Amazon is the biggest middleman in the world. You make the product, you build the product. They say, you know what? We'll ship it for you. We'll even list it on our website and sell it for you. We only it's $10. We only want 50 cents, but they do it in volume. So they're a very rich company. Jeff Bezos has answered the question of logistics just by being the middleman. Now, coming to my home, there has been various of people delivering packages. Okay, all Amazon associates in the Amazon truck or the budget truck. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Last week, a representative from Amazon delivered packages in a U-Haul truck. In a U-Haul. So what that's saying is COVID-19 has slowed down the economy so much, and people are staying at home buying up everything that they can possibly think of. And I know Amazon, they're so innovative. Again, this is my testimony. I used to work for Amazon as an operation manager, so I know how quickly they move. They say, okay, we got more people staying at home. We got this, that, and the other. People are going to be buying more things. So I'm pretty sure they went out and they did contracts with U-Haul and Budget and probably any other rental company to rent their vans for a short period of time. Because if anybody is hiring people, Amazon is hiring people. So again, they have to make sure they have enough people, but then again, they don't have enough trucks, so they had to go out and outsource. Okay. What else do we have here? We have Killer at Live Along is blowing up like crazy. I'm about to type that one in there. Raw, you should definitely kill. Bobby Nielsen say, yo, what's up, man? Killer also says, I'm going to hold on to Shopify. Glad it went over 1,000. If you just want to transfer one share of Shopify over to me, I ain't gonna be mad at you, man. I'm really not. But anyway, and Soto say, yes, the problem with cars now is that the companies don't have the technology and the technology companies don't have the car's infrastructure. You are absolutely right. And the great thing about Tesla is they have both. The great thing about Nio is they have both. But Rivian is filling the space, AKA for Amazon, who is getting into the space, and for Ford, who's in the space but needs the technology. Good one. Like the Google car, indeed. And then Nolan Baptiste, good morning, Mr. Ross and people, and good morning to you, Mr. Baptiste. Here's another thing that I want you guys to keep an eye on. This is what I want you to keep an eye on, is Solo, Electra Meccanica, okay? Let's look at how they look over the past month. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. So if you were to invest into this company Wednesday, June 10th, okay, June $1.80. This is the power of investing. This is no tricks. This is no editing software. I can't make this stuff up. If you would have invested in Electra Meccanica, also known as AKA Solo, then you would invest at $1.80, and today your shares would have been worth $4.53 a piece, and you would have been the money, okay, in the money. All right, let's look at their financials. But first, let's read a little bit about the company. I know for some of you, you already know about this. I read this before, so I'm just going to read briefly. It says that Electra Meccanica, also known as Solo, is a corporation that is headed in Canada, and it's also electrically powered micro cars. So if you saw my pictures that I did the other day, they mostly build three-wheeled luxury cars, okay? They actually look good. They actually look better than a Prius, in my opinion, and they actually look better than a smart car. We understand that Prius are made by Toyota, and the smart cars are essentially made by Mercedes, okay, Mercedes-Benz. The company was established in 2015, so it's not that very old, by Henry Rasner of the Intermechanica and Jerry Kroll, a former race car driver and the former CEO of Krellar Technologies, okay? So again, Soto, back to your point, technology company with a car company, bringing it all together to make electrical vehicle. So that's absolutely good stuff, ladies and gentlemen. So let's look at Solo on here, because here's another car company that are doing things quite differently. And hopefully it's not a craze. I hope that it doesn't go away, because right now, I even said it the other day, I would actually drive a three-wheel car. The only thing I'm scared of in America, up the American freeway, is this thing called 18-wheelers, okay? And I remember seeing a smart car while 18-wheelers going like 70 miles per hour, and that smart car is over there, and when it went past, you have that air pocket. You have that negative and positive air pressure rates when the velocity of the truck goes past, creates that positive negative air pressure, and you see the smart car go like this, woo! And just think if you're in a three-wheel car. Now, I'm pretty sure they did the technology. They might have like dampering technology where it keeps balance. So maybe some, I don't know. Maybe some stabilizers from cameras. I don't know. Digital and mechanical stabilizers and dampering technology they use in spaceships. I just don't know. But I think they're cool. I think that's better than driving around in a golf cart. I think that's better than if you got to get on the highway, because I love electric scooters. I'm just going to talk about them real quick. But it's better than if I'm on a highway in an electric scooter. I don't care how fast the electric scooter going to go. You don't want to be on a highway in an electric scooter. I just think that is a really cool vehicle to have. And guess what? It's probably a cool vehicle for one of your children or one of your teenage children or a young adult to actually have to commute back and forth to work in. All right, so look at their financials. Right now, unfortunately, they're down. I'm even down in my portfolio. You look down here, I'm down about to hit $20. But they're down today around 7%. But throughout the week, as you can tell, they was up around 13%, up and down, up and down again. You have to look at this electric vehicle car space long term. Americans, we love our gas-powered vehicles. We love vehicles that every 3,000 to 5,000 miles, we have to do an oil change, and that's cost us anywhere from $50 to $150. We love our transmissions where we don't trans out the transmission fluid at 70 or 80,000 miles, that our transmission begins to slip, and we have to replace the whole transmission, which costs us anywhere from $3,000 to $70,000 depending on what car you are. We love filling up our window washing fluid. We love to tell them to check all our fluids and joints. Where electric car vehicle, they're like, yeah, your batteries are charged. That is it. Like electric vehicles, right? They don't have maintenance, but I'll say the two derogatory things I can tell about electric vehicles is that they do create a larger carbon footprint when it comes to the greenhouse gases, okay? And also, 10 years supposedly is the lifespan of some of these batteries, but Elon Musk and other tech guys in the field are trying to increase the longevity of these batteries. But when you get these batteries replaced, they're talking about astronomical numbers. We're talking about anywhere from $5,000 to $15,000. And you're like, that's a whole nother car. And you're absolutely correct. It's a whole nother. But again, as technology gets better, so will batteries get better. Okay. Remember the old trick? You know what? Maybe if you have a Tesla or a Solo or a Nio, and Nio does it kind of way the Tesla, the whole bottom part of it is the battery. Now, if you can find your refrigerator and freezer, remember you put the little AA batteries, AAA batteries in the freezer and recharge them back. I don't know if you can put your car battery in your freezer, but it depends on what type of freezer you have. Okay? But anyway, let's get back to it, ladies and gentlemen. This is a little bit of fun there. But as we compare Tesla to other brands, to me, it's very hard to compare Tesla to Ford. I can see where Apple comes in, General Motors, also known as GMC or GM, and then Toyota, and then Audi or Audi, as the Germans say Audi, but we say Audi, right? But anyway, I don't know how they can be compared because a Tesla, again, you are investing in the future, okay, with electric vehicles. Also, you are investing in clean energy. When it comes to Nio is plain as day. They're up 3.43%. Again, I'm making great money off of Nio. I've been giving this information out for at least about 3-4 months because I'm looking at all the business deals, all the transactions. And what did I tell you guys? The biggest thing in one of the indicators that a stock is going to do well, and I always talk about your RSIs, I always talk about your PE ratios. But the one big thing I always tell you is, other than doing your own research, don't quote me here, but other than doing your research, what did I tell you? Stock news. Stock news. It's one of the biggest things that you can do and read very quickly to help you. Let's just look at this first one. People ask, should I buy Nio stock? 3 analysts recommend a sell, while 10 analysts polled by Thomas Reuters recommend a hold. I think that Nio stock is a high-risk bet. A high-risk bet. Given the sell-off of the other high-quality stocks, investors could be on a different automaker. All right, and then Motley Fool says here, the Fool, three things Nio stock bulls need to happen soon. So let's look at this. I'm just going to briefly, I'm not going to bore you with this. That's one of the Nios. I think they look really, they look really nice cars. It says, 1, vehicle delivery numbers need to rise markedly. So the demand for these cars are up. It said, yeah, this isn't the first time that Nio has sold, I'm right here, between 3,000 and 4,000 vehicles in a month. In late 2018, Nio surpassed the 3,000 vehicle mark in both November and December. Monthly sales figures in the second half of 2019 were more consistent from month to month, but still remain largely within a range of 2,000 to 3,000. 2, Nio needs to invest its capital well. And that's why I tell you, this is a great stock to invest in. I used to have shares in the stock, but I sold them because when Donald Trump did the embargo on not the embargo, what's the name of it? It starts with the T. It's not embargo. I'm sorry. But the tariffs. Thank you. The tariffs. When he did the tariffs on China, my 10% holding stocks went down, and I didn't know how long that was going to last. We know that presidents make these power moves, and I should have kept my money in there again. That's bad on me, but I like to give it to you so you don't make the same mistakes. Okay, Nio needs new hit vehicles. It says Nio's first electric vehicle was an 8-passenger SUV dubbed by the ES8 that drew an impressive audience. Yet, when the automaker followed up with its ES6 six-passenger SUV, it essentially cannibalized past success. As ES8 sales sank to a near standstill, even as ES6 sales took their place, Nio has planned to go in a slightly different direction with this next model. The ECG will be a coupe model, although Nio is calling it a coupe SUV. A coupe SUV, that's totally different. It will offer long-range driving capabilities of more than 380 miles and provide acceleration from 0 to 60 of around 4.7. That's pretty fast. That puts it in the same class as Tesla's Model Y, and Nio definitely wants to position itself as an alternative to its American competitor. See what I'm saying? Nio is the Chinese Tesla again. Keep your eyes on the road. Nio has a huge opportunity to cash in on the lucrative Chinese EV market. You see what I'm saying? Nio has a huge opportunity to cash in on the lucrative Chinese EV market if it can achieve these three goals. It has a long way to go towards showing shareholders that it has the staying power to go to the distance with Tesla and other new companies. I'm staying with Nio. I think they do. Okay, I think they do. So let me read some of your comments if you've been making any. Let's see here. We got Killer. He says lemonade stocks been doing the numbers. Okay, could a company explode once they integrate? Yes, they can. Soto, yes, they can. Ford is at $6. You know what? I'm not okay. My own opinion. This is my own point of view of Ford and my focus. A buddy of mine, a real close buddy, one of my best friends, he has 500, 600, 700, shares of Ford. He's been having it for years. Okay. I remember when Ford was $12 a share. I don't remember with Ford. I mean, don't quote me here, but I'm just going to go look Ford up. I don't remember when Ford even got to $15 a share, but I could be wrong. And I'm going to show you guys here very quickly here. I don't remember when Ford has ever been $15. I might be putting my foot in my mouth. Let's go up to 5 years. Let's look. Look at this. Look at this. This is Ford. Now, I want you guys to understand something about American car companies. It's only two. It's only two American car companies. You have Ford and you have GMC. That is all. That is all. We understand that GM falls under GMC. We understand that Chevy falls under GMC. So when you look at American car companies, right, it's only two. America are the first ones to make a vehicle, supposedly, right? Some people argue that notion. Excuse me. But here's the thing. When people think about Chrysler, okay, listen, Fiat owns Chrysler. That means if Fiat owns Chrysler and Chrysler owns Dodge, then Fiat, which is an Italian company, owns it all. There's only two American car companies. Me personally, I will not invest in Ford. Now, you know what? I do this a lot. I speak too fast and then I retract what I just said. I will only invest in Ford if I was solely in it for the dividends. Why? Let's look at this. Where are the dividends at? Right here. Right here. Their dividends are almost 10%. 10%, okay? That's what their dividends are. Their dividends are at 10% right here, 9.85. So that's what I would do. That's what I would do, okay? So, and to answer Charles Green, I do think that Solo will hit $5. I absolutely will. And thank you, Hurricane Crazy. I'm glad that you love what I'm doing, and I hope that people are learning, and I hope that people are absolutely investing. Killer, we have pharmaceutical train going down is 130. You know what, man? See, GW Pharmaceuticals. Yeah, that's a company that's doing fairly well. That's a company that's doing fairly well. Now I'm looking at other stuff you said. You hear there's another stock you gave. Give me a second here, guys. You talked about Shopify. This is the other one you talked about right here. Let's look at this one really quickly. There we go. I don't even know how to pronounce it, but I'm going to show it. Okay, this is a fairly new company. It's less than 5 years old. Oh, they just listed last year. Let's read about this company very quickly. One of the subscribers put this up in the chat. I love to get stock information to help everybody make some good money here. I'm just going to pronounce it the way I can. I'm going to Livagon. Livagon Health engages in development and operation of consumer digital health platform. It offers Livagon for diabetes, for hypertension, for pre-diabetes, and weight management. It also said Livagon for behavioral health by My Strength. The company was founded by Keeman Angelitis. I can't read, guys. I can invest, but I can't read. And Glenn E. Tolman on October 16, 2008, is headquartered in Mountain View, California. Okay, their average volume is 6.37 million, market cap 10.5 billion, and they have almost 1,000 employees. Okay, Zane M. Burke. Let's see how this guy looks. This is how you got it. See, this is the information that I go through every single time, ladies and gentlemen. I want to read about the CEO, all of that good stuff. Let's see. Let's see what they talk about this guy. Let's see here. All right, there we go. There he is. His education at Kansas State University. His industry is biotech and pharmaceuticals. You got the board members here. Look at all this stuff. Career history. This is what you're supposed to do when you are investing your hard work and money. Really, you can take my tips and we know you're going to do your research, so I'm just going to follow you. But I'm telling you, there may be some stocks and shares out there that you guys, that I'm not investing in, that you want to know information. So it's good to do a deep dive into these particular things, okay? And granted, let's do a quick stimulus update. And the information that's out, ladies and gentlemen, there is no update. There it is. You're going to go to 1,000 channels out there. They're going to give you stimulus update, but a lot of it's going to be from their point of view. It's going to be their perception about things, and it may be a little information that they read from either WhiteHouse.gov, Senate.gov, and one of them websites. But the true update that the American people want is, did they pass it? If they did, when do they schedule to start paying out? And when do I get my money? So again, big updates come out. I try information. We're going to do stock reviews. We're going to do saving tips, investment tips, getting out of debt, etc. Again, ladies and gentlemen, I haven't said this in a while, but if you are in debt and you have a lot of things on your credit, please reach out to me in the description below. And my new, for some reason, they have yet to put my information. Oh, my information is in there. Okay. I have my email in the description below. You can email me and I'll send you out some credit letters, totally free of charge. The only thing will charge you a little slight energy and an internet bill from your side of the house, but not from my side, okay? But I'll send you those credit letters that is actually going to fight on your behalf. A lawyer did review these. They encompass the FCRA terminology of 609 and 6011 for inquiries and also accounts, okay, accounts. Now, here's a rule that Obama made when he was in office. If they don't have your written signature, and the company cannot prove, they must delete these credit accounts from your credit report. Okay, I've helped people to change their credit score from 500 to 700, even 800, even better than mine. So the credit letters work. If you know family members, friends, and loved ones that need them, just reach out to me. I try to take 3 days. Within 72 hours, I get that out to you, free of charge. You just have to do the work, but all the instructions are in the package. Okay, so there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I think for today, I'm going to get out of here. Hopefully this information has found you well. Again, if you ever need to reach out to me and contact me, if you want to do coaching calls, if you want to learn how to invest, you want to learn how to research, please contact me in my emails. And for that particular service, the only thing for an entire hour is $25. So if you know any financial people, whether it be an advisor, people who give you information, believe me, it's more than $25 an hour. I'm cheap. What can I say? But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to read some of your notes, and I'm going to get out of here for today. Let's see what we have here. The only thing we have left. Let's see. Teddy Woodson, good morning, good sir. And he says, love what you're doing, Roswell, but I need the options talk because the the one I brought, I got hammered. The saving grace was I only spent $25 to play with. Okay, Teddy Wilson, I don't like to make promises, but I'm going to work on it. Okay, I'm going to work on a options video. It may not be live. I might have to actually, sit down because it's so much information. But I will get it out to you I'm going to do it within the month. Okay, I promise you I'm going to have an option video within a month. I might have to do it in a 3-video segment because it is a lot of information to break down. Okay, that's what I promise to you and the rest of the subscribers here on Ross World. I'm gonna do an option video, but I'm gonna have to do them probably in a 3-video segment, okay? So I can keep it short, sweet, you can understand it, and you don't get bored. So I'm gonna try to keep it under 5 to 6 minutes. All right, we got Keith Shep. Nice, thank you for joining in, good sir. Thank you for everybody for joining Financial Literacy 101 on the stock review of Tesla, Nio, and ElectraMeccanica, also known as Solo. And please invest your money well, do your research, read the stock news. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Learn money and be inspired. You guys go out and have a great and wonderful day. Keep your distance and wear your mask. I'm out.